is a geoengineer. So all these topics, both of these, or the deep sea cold water touches on geoengineering because it's to go temperature, gross temperature differences, and if there's nutrient rich, the deep sea cold water, so it could cause artificial upwelling. So if you brought up a lot of deep sea cold water, it would be the same as upwelling, which is how the ocean surface is fertilized. I'm doing this all off the top of my head. I don't have a script. This is my first video and I'm just more or less practicing, and I haven't spoken before, so I have a very weak voice at the moment, and I'm not quite interested in waggling in front of a camera just yet either. I have reached an audience privately, and I think it's gone quite well. I neither a one-man band nor very much more than one, because we haven't been invested in yet, so we don't have a payroll. So, but it's kind of working. One of the things that's been really interesting is that because of the internet, because of communication, it's been so easy. It has actually been fairly easy to find freelancers. That's thanks to people per hour, which has saved my business really. It hasn't only helped me find the talent, it's helped me find it for a price that I can afford. So I have done so much work, it's outrageous. And certainly for someone who's not being paid, it's really hasn't been paid or invested in it, it's really quite a lot. But I've enjoyed it. Another thing that has made it worthwhile is something called R&D rebates in the UK. So I have started being able to pay myself money, which has been very, very useful. Through that, I will need to check what I'm saying, because I don't want to just make those on behalf of R&D rebates, but it's definitely you're finding it very useful. Thanks to the R&D rebate, I am talking to you on a brand new GoPro 10, which I'm going to, I think one of the ways that I could create enough content is if I create videos as you would a presentation in a lecture. I'm going to create an hour of content, and so the whole point of YouTube will be lost and it will be a pointless exercise, or it won't do what I want. So I'm going to drag it out as much as I possibly can, to try and raise the viewers. So I think it will be interesting to start with, and then I think what will keep the audience will be development of the technology. So we're in a kind of like on the starting blocks when it comes to actually having physical products, and we've trained the CAD so that we have reasonably, it's not a sketch, we've got proper CAD, we've used software, but also thanks to the internet, the software has been really quite inexpensive. I'm not going to say how much. And I did chemistry, they're called A levels in the UK, so that was quite useful. And I started an environmental science degree at Sussex University. And the only reason why I changed was because we were grounding leaves in pestle and mortar again. Otherwise it was quite interesting. But I did ethanol, and alcohol and leaves, I'd just done that before. So I changed the philosophy, and the reason why I found that was particularly useful is because it's connections with law, so I found it very easy to write patents. So all of a sudden I wound up quite happy with my education, and I actually hadn't been. So just about managing to turn what was kind of looking like it was going to be a disaster into something else. Yeah. So my idea with this is that I'm going to have videos like this, so I can kind of make practice content without it being too difficult for me to create the content just at the minute. As I know, having researched YouTube, that there won't be many viewers to start with. But if you would like to keep an eye on it and you can't come across our video, I think I'm supposed to ask you to like and subscribe. So if you are at all interested in finding out more about what I've kind of said, then please do. You can find my website. I'll put those in the link, so you can see where I've got to with the website. And there is more CAD coming, so I'm coming to the end of the video, so I'm running out of memory. So I'm going to have to leave it now. But yeah, more videos to come, and this might be in a two section. Hopefully it will sound good enough, but it might not, so we shall see. But yeah, please, if you come across this videos, then please like, subscribe, and there'll be more to follow, and I think some people might find it very interesting.